Hey, it's Tree. Welcome back to my channel. I majorly messed up on the cover of this sketchbook, but we will be touring sketchbook number 38 today. I'm sorry that this video is a bit on the longer side. I really tried to take my time exploring the sketchbook, so if you like videos that are a bit on the slower side, this might be for you. So I started this sketchbook in December of last year, and I just now finished it for May. A lot of the stuff in this sketchbook is stuff that I actually filmed for TikTok. So if you're interested in faster videos of my art, I do re-upload some of those videos to my channel, but they're also on my TikTok under the same name. I kind of tried really hard to experiment a little bit with this sketchbook by going back to old drawings and drawing them, and then exploring characters that I just didn't touch for a very long time. They've just kind of been sitting there, and I really want to draw them, so we're going to be drawing them. But at the same time, I think I've created a few new characters, but not that many characters are different from my previous sketchbook tours. I did say this was sketchbook number 38, but for you guys, it's actually sketchbook 46, I believe. Another thing that's kind of interesting was that the last sketchbook I toured had some of the art from my college classes and things like that. But this is just me working in my sketchbook on my own free time. So there's a little bit of a duality there. I kind of feel like when I'm just working by myself in my sketchbook, it's not super interesting, but it is what it is. This is finished. I can't go back and do anything differently. But I do wish I took the time to make some more backgrounds for my art, because I've noticed that in a lot of my sketchbooks, the backgrounds are kind of lacking lately. I just kind of get tired of drawing them, so that's why they're not there. And sometimes I figure it's better to draw the character than to focus on making a full background picture. I will say though that sometimes it's nice to just focus on the characters, because I'm kind of mulling them over in my head instead of not putting too much thought into them and them suffering as a result. But yeah, I'd like to include more backgrounds in the drawings I make in the future, but my next sketchbook is going to be an older one I started maybe in 2018. I can't tell because I didn't date this sketchbook, but I'm pretty sure from the style I started it in 2018, and it's just been sitting ever since. So there's not a lot of background work in this one either, I'm not gonna lie. I hope to add more color as I go back and finish it, because there's not a lot of color in this sketchbook either. But yes, that's a problem for my future sketchbook, not this one, because I feel like in the later pages, I really started focusing on adding color, well, maybe the first few pages, didn't have that much color. It was just line art and very sparing color. I really got back into colored pencils again for this sketchbook. And on top of that, I bought some stuff that's like new mediums in a way, new mediums not in another way, because I've used Tombos before, but there's some Tombos in here. I've also used colored pencils before. And then my last sketchbook, I experimented a little bit with Posca pens. But a lot of the art in the sketchbook, especially the ones with barely any color, I use Poscas for those. And then at the very end, I recently got this set of markers from like Five Below. I'm not really a marker expert though, so I can't tell you if the markers are worth your money. I can say though, as I work with them, they're alcohol based and they don't really blend that well, and they don't have a bunch of ink in them. But what can you expect when you get them from the dollar, like the Five Below? I also bought some like line art pens from Five Below. If you're wanting something for watercolor, don't use these pens before watercoloring because your stuff will bleed. But if you're just using them and then putting marker on top, or doing watercolor and then the pen, it should be fine, but not the pen and then watercolor. Otherwise, the pen will bleed everywhere. But yeah, like I said, a lot of this sketchbook is just me drawing my characters for fun, and I feel like that's all I really have to say about it. I'm sorry that this audio is shorter than the actual video, but it is what it is. If you like listening to me ramble, I'm very good at it. There's a lot of videos on my channel, so if you want to listen to me ramble, go right ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time.